Taurus, welcome to your Sunday Shuffle. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. The Sunday Shuffle, brand new segment, just introduce it. Every week it'll have a different theme, but for this week we're going to do an open read, which is to say, non-specific placements. I will pull you 5 cards, clarify them, and see how it might fit you over the next week or thereabouts. It's immediate future energy only. Yeah? Very exciting. And yes, welcome to a new space. For you, not for me. This is my home office. This is where the real work happens, is right over here. All that fun stuff. Processing, editing, uploading. Fun stuff, like I said. Anyway, I was like, you know what? Let's switch up the space. Let's get out from behind the big desk and come to another one. I'm a genius. Anyway, the idea was less formal, more intimate, that kind of thing. What I'd really like to do is start filming some of the shorter messages around town and some of my favorite places, but it's much too hot for that. We're going to need a couple more months before the weather's cool enough that I can do that, because to my knowledge, SPF 1000 is not sold, you know? It's hot. I got in the car the other day, the internal temp read like 116. Like, oh, this crazy weather. Let me tell you. What's going on, please, for Taurus? What's going on, please, for Taurus? Show me. What's going on, please, for Taurus? I am loving this new deck, the Pulp Tarot. What I do is when I get a new deck, I work with it personally, and if I like it, if I take to it, I'll put it on camera, and if I don't, I won't. And this one I took to almost immediately. It's really, really good. I like it quite a bit. Yes, so happy to get this guy on. Okay, Queen of Cups, beautiful. 6 of Pentacles, yeah, 9 of Swords. We've got some stress here, we got some worries, okay. What's going on? 7 of Wands, a little bit of blockage, some defensiveness, but the Fool. I think you're going to try regardless. Okay, that's always a good spirit. You know, sometimes we must have trepidation about things. We can't always be 100% certain of what we're doing or why we're even doing it, but nevertheless, sometimes the spirit of the Fool just must take over. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. So, Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, your heart space overall looks good. Access to your feelings, soft, a certain sense of, I feel good. 6 of Pentacles, you'll back and forth, maintaining the balances, the stuff that's day-to-day, the day-to-day principles, contracts fulfilled, work, family, home, obligation, all that stuff. The good old back and forth. What you owe others and what others owe you. Okay, 9 of Swords, a little bit of stress here. Okay, a little bit of headspace activity. We'll see what's going on there. And 7 of Wands and the Fool, as I've said. Okay, let's get cracking. I don't always drink energy drinks, but when I do, it's this one. It's good. It's really good. And I gotta go to the gym, okay? After this, and my whole morning and most of the afternoon is gone, I need a little energy boost. Now, I know what you're saying, Christina. You don't need any more energy. First of all, you don't know that. And second, I can always do with more. You haven't seen me at the gym. If you did, you'd be like, okay, I get it. I'm not one of these little dainty flowers that's like, oh, 5 pounds. It's so hard. What a good workout. No, babe. No. 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 When I leave the gym, honey, I'm nasty. I said what I said. All right. Some of you who are active, you're like, I know exactly who that is. Yeah, you do. You can't miss them. They're so obvious. Show me that Queen of Cups, please. 9 of Wands, resistance, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Okay. I'm seeing already, you're showing me 2 parts. One that says all is well in certain sectors. Things are smooth, as normal, as anticipated, possibly even a little bit of an autopilot. Okay, fine. But there's some elements in you that suggest rough edges. 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords. There is something low-key, or perhaps medium-key, or even high-key that are stressing you out. And you're not allowing it to take over fundamentally who you are, what you're doing, or why you're doing it. You, very much you, are in place in terms of your heart space, your drives, your day-to-day self. Those are here. You're saying things are en route in a particular direction. 7 of Pentacles, there's something that's already established, that's in play. Your basic root system's already active. You actually feel good about it. 6 of Wands. Certain things for you, like I said, are on autopilot. You know that, you anticipate it, you expect it. No disturbance there. And then there's something I keep seeing around you that's like it's poking you. And I don't know what it is. But it's irritating me at this point. Otherwise, you're telling me that it's a normal day for you. It's a normal week for you. You relatively feel good in relation to your everyday life and even in your own heart space, which again is great. But I keep seeing something poke you. Let's see that, and it's with you this week. What is this? Show me the Six of Pentacles, please. Show me the Six of Pentacles. Show me the Six of Pentacles. Otherwise, you're saying things are good. Show me that Six of Pentacles, please. Show me that Six of Pentacles. Sorry, I hope I'm not clinking too hard. I have more sound cushion downstairs, and I haven't put that up here. What's, I know some people are sensitive to those cards. Well, okay. I saw that Six of Pentacles is here as well. Okay. The Devil, Ten of Cups, Eight of Wands. There's something you want resolved. It's on the verge of this could be good or this could piss me off. And it's like it could swing in either direction, Christina. Jesus. I like this. It's like, no, the devil doesn't necessarily freak me out. Like I say it all the time, the devil's a tool. The more you understand that particular tool, you can understand how you can be rid of that tool or stop using that tool. So he serves a purpose like all the cards do. So no, that doesn't freak me out. It's the way you're managing whatever this is that's poking in your side. You seem to have two interpretations of that poke. This could either work out well if I balance it and we're all happy, or it could really piss me off. I don't know what that is. You're otherwise saying I'm good. I'm good. Except for that one thing. What is that one thing? Let's see that Nine of Swords, because you're figuring out if you can communicate with it. And it's growing with you, and it's growing in you, and it's growing in you, and there's a particular pressure here to equalize something if possible. Ten of Cups, Six of Pentacles. This is really strong equalization energy. It's also equal division, 6 and 10, yeah? So there's something here. I could balance it. I feel I could. I feel strongly that I could, but if it goes wrong... It's a very strong push and pull dynamic for something that is kind of mildly poking you. So that's interesting. Huh. I gotta see this Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, Nine of Swords. I'm sorry it's so vague. I'm trying to point it down, but I can't. Feel like this could be good. Or this could be a shit show. Honey, what's going on? Show me that Nine of Swords, please. Show me that Nine of Swords. Show me that Nine of Swords. Show me that Nine of Swords. I would love to know what that communication is, honey. Show me that Nine of Swords, please. Oh my God. I tell you what, someone's either getting a very constructive, positive email from you this week, or they're getting a not nice one. I don't know how else to put that. I don't know. Nine of Swords. Show me that Nine of Swords, please. I'm not trying to laugh at you. I'm not. It's just the Hanged Man, Ace of Wands. The Justice, but you want to do it. You do. You want to do it. Essentially, you feel more good than bad about it. Essentially, you feel more positive than negative. Okay? I see you going back and forth. And again, it's that thing of this could bring me great joy or great problems. But again, it's kind of like, it's like there's you as a person. There's you as a person, right? And here's Taurus. Here's Taurus just being Taurus. Da-da-da-da-da. And then every now and again something... you. Yeah. Yeah. You. Yeah. I'll get back to you. Shut up. Taurus being Taurus, and then that thing jabs you again. And then you go back to... And every now and again, when you go back and look at it, you're like, I should address it. I want to. I could balance this. I really feel that. But I keep seeing delays mixed with positivity and a sense of correctness. I see delays, and this could be good, this could be bad. While you are operating in your normal everyday Taurian life, and it's just whatever that thing is that keeps poking you in the ribs, or poking you in the head, or poking you in the heart, I don't know. But when it pokes you, it gets your attention like that. And you're like, I want to address that. I have the energy for it. I know I do. I can balance it. You've shown me balance several times over this context. Six of Pentacles, that's basic functioning. And then there's higher level concepts of balance, such as with justice. This has more spiritual importance attached to it. You're saying it's within me to balance this. Wait a minute, hold on. It still stresses me out. It's still stressing you out because you have yet to make up your mind on it. That's where the real stress is coming from. Not the consequences, honey. Not the consequences. People confuse consequences with how they should do something. It's not quite like that. It's stressing you out because you still haven't made up your mind one way or the other what you want to do about it. That's why. That's where the real stress is. Not that the thing pokes you. It's because you've left it alone, but when you go back to pick it up, you feel jubilant that you could do something, or disastrous if it doesn't go right. I don't know how else to put it, but that's where the real stress comes from. It's from the delay. The delay. The delay. Because you seem to think of it in two ways. Everything's going fine, like normal, except for this. And you seem to think it could swing in one or two directions. I don't know what it is. I'm so sorry. It's so damn vague. It's irritating me. Let's see the Seven of Wands. It's there's that blockage. The hairs are raised, yeah? Show me that Seven of Wands, please. Show me that Seven of Wands, and then blockage, but then the openness of the Fool. You see what I'm saying? You keep going back and forth on this particular subject. Show me that Seven of Wands, please. Show me that Seven of Wands. Show me that Seven of Wands. You're otherwise telling me all is well, except for that one thing that keeps poking you. Well, the sooner you address it, the sooner that sensation will stop. You just have to know that you want to do it. Never mind if it's going to be good or bad. You can't control the outcome. All you can do is what's best for you. And in terms of your energetic experience, this is what I need to do, or this is what I do not need to do. And that's really what it's going to come down to. Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Pentacles. That's the thing that keeps poking you. Okay, I don't know if it's that or that person. There's the Seven of Wands. We got some blockage here. It's a little rough around the edges, a little bit. The Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and it has something directly to do with the heart space. And this is where I see you going back and forth, literally, to do or not to do. Yes, no, left, right, A, B, contribution or non-contribution. Is there something I can do? And this is where that back and forth is coming from. This is the thing that, as far as I can tell, keeps poking you. Because it is more on the personal side. It does directly involve the heart space. Be it yours or someone else's, I just know that it's very large and it's very substantial. You opened right away with the Queen of Cups, so I'm kind of ruling you out in that respect because I've already kind of seen your energetic imprint. I do believe it's in context to someone else in that respect of, yes, large feelings are involved, but they're good and with good intent behind them. The question is, what the hell or how the hell do we address it? Again, Taurus, honey, it's just from your authentic self. It's either something that you can contribute to or you can't. And if you know that you can, what does that look like that you feel comfortable with? Okay. So we got to really get you out of this space of it could be everything or it could be disastrous, because that's not helping you and that's just going to increase your anxiety. The thing is, are you doing right by you? Okay. You either need to do this for yourself or you don't. And I still don't know what the hell that is. I just want it to stop poking you in the side. I want you to come to terms with it so you can rest on it and it will stop bothering you. Okay. That's it. That's where the resistance is that it involves the resistance. I'm sorry. The resistance comes from emotional give and take. Being able to give and take and express from the heart. That's where the resistance come in, and that's where I see you get really tense. Okay. So something in that respect of the idea that it makes you excited that you could balance it, but stress, delay, is because we know it somehow involves in some way an emotional expression or an emotional peace offering. I said it. I know. I just made some bull somewhere some fucking day. It's like, thanks, Christina. Thanks. I know. That's why I'm here. You're welcome. Okay. The Fool. I'm sorry if I can't be cheeky with you. We got problems. We got problems. No, that's the truth of it. I'm sorry. I got to say, honey. I know you. Bless you. You walk around in this big bull body and you act like you don't have this big squishy thing inside of you, and that's other people's problem, but it's not yours. No. See how much of it is your problem? Like, love's a problem. Come on, honey. Stop. Is it really that hard? Is it really that hard? You know, it's either right for you or it isn't, and you keep going back and forth between it. It could be everything. It could be emotionally harmonious, or it could be a complete fucking disaster. And it's like, is it really that do or die, Taurus? Is it really that hard to open up, honey? Seven of Wands, yes. As a matter of fact, you asked. Is it though? Is it? Oh, honey, you are my personal fucking sunshine. I tell you what, every time. I tell you what, you are my sunshine. Show me that fool, please. Show me that fool. Show me that fool. Let's see if you open up. Let's see if you dare. Oh, and you're feeling it this week, and I don't know why. Most likely it was pre-existing and or rolling in from the past several weeks, possibly months. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Six of Cups, four. There you are. You're authorizing it. You're authorizing it, Taurus. Okay, when Mr. Grumpy Pants gets his... Phrasing. When you get your... I caught myself on that one. The Fool, there it is. There's that beautiful blast of energy. I agree with you, and even you are authorizing it. As we know, the Hierophant represents that permissions energy. He's the official yes or he's the official no. You're saying officially yes. We understand that there is disappointment here between you and a soul bond. We're going to go ahead and open up towards it. I see you authorizing it. At least you're allowing the emotional allowance, whatever that means to you. That was a bit of a juggle and a Thor point. The thing that keeps poking you in the damn side is right here. There's that emotional allowance. I don't know about that, Christina. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Stop disasterizing it. It doesn't have to be this extreme thing where it's all the way over here or it's all the way over here. Is it really taking that much to give some sort of emotional acquiescence, some sort of emotional something, recognition? Because you want to. Your bigger self, your higher self, the part of you that is speaking towards justice, the part of you that is speaking towards the Hierophant says, okay, there's a soul connection here. It's important to me. It's precious to me. I can't just find it anywhere. It means something to me. We're both disappointed in this. And this is a recognition of duality, 6 and 4. So it's not just you. You recognize it. It affects you too. It affects them too. And you wanna open up towards it. Okay? This is you addressing, I guess, officially the poke in your damn side. Whatever that means to you. Good for you. I always advocate that people do what's in their best interest. If it's a soul bond, they'll show up. Okay? But I just see you, Big Daddy over here, you're authorizing it. Okay? And I will always advocate that you do what's in your best interest. And you got there. You got there. I was like, honey, you can't keep pulling me through the paces. And Taurus is like, oh, yeah, I can. Yes, you can. Even my Scorpios don't give me half as much shit as you. I swear to God. All right, honey. And that's what we do, okay? But Taurus, no, you're a master at this. Like, what? I ain't got to do shit. No, you don't. All tarot is free will. Everything. All free will. No, I don't dictate shit. You do. At the end of the day, you call the shots. You know that. I just want you to do what's in your best interest for whatever that thing is that's poking you in the side to stop. You address it. The emotionality comes down and it smooths out between these two. That's it. That's all I care about. I hope this helped you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.